You don't own your F-150 the way you think you do. Right now, as you watch this, Ford has systems in place, legal, technical, and financial, designed to make sure you never truly control the truck sitting in your driveway. And the scariest part? Most owners find out too late. After the warranty is voided. After the repair bill hits. After the lawyer says there's nothing they can do. This isn't a conspiracy theory. This is documented. This is happening. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how to fight back. Let's start with what Ford wants you to believe. They want you to think their restrictions exist to protect you. Safety standards. Emission compliance. Quality control. That's the official line. But here's the reality: when you bought that F-150, you didn't just buy a truck. You bought a dependency. A lifetime subscription to Ford's ecosystem of dealers, proprietary tools, and locked software. You just didn't know it yet. Think about what's under the hood of a modern F-150. The 2021 and newer models run on a system called FOR Scan Adjacent Architecture, a deeply integrated network of modules that communicate constantly. Your engine control module talks to your transmission module. Your transmission talks to your ADAS system. Your ADAS system talks to your BCM. And none of them, not one, will accept a replacement part, a recalibration, or a repair without being told it's okay by Ford-authorized software. That software. You don't have access to it. Your local independent mechanic doesn't have access to it. The only people who have full access are Ford dealerships. And that access costs them thousands of dollars a year in licensing fees they pass directly to you every single time your truck needs service. Here's where it gets worse. Ford, like every major manufacturer, lobbied aggressively against right to repair legislation. In states where bills came up for vote, Ford spent millions fighting them. Why would a company spend that kind of money just to keep you from fixing your own vehicle? The answer is simple. Dealer service revenue for Ford exceeded $10 billion in a single fiscal year. Your repair bills aren't an inconvenience to Ford. They are the business model. And they built your truck to feed that model. Take the 2022 F-150 with a 3.5 Power Boost hybrid system. A straightforward starter issue, something a seasoned mechanic could diagnose in an afternoon, now requires a Ford IDS scan tool to properly reset the hybrid battery management system. Without that reset, the truck throws codes, kills performance, and in some cases refuses to start. Independent shops either turn the job away or charge you for the diagnostic time plus the dealership referral. Real owners in forums report paying $400 to $800 for repairs that the parts alone cost under $80. Or look at the F-150's Pro Power onboard system. Incredible feature on paper. But when that inverter throws a fault code, the entire unit is dealer-only serviceable. Not because the hardware is complex. Because Ford wrote the service manual that way. One owner in Texas documented paying $2,200 at a dealership for a repair an electrical engineer friend diagnosed as a $35 relay failure. The dealer replaced the entire inverter assembly. Billable hours, 4. Actual work time, probably 45 minutes. This is not accidental. This is architecture. Now here's the moment that should make every F-150 owner stop and think. In 2023, a leaked internal Ford training document circulated in automotive trade publications outlined dealer service targets, flat rate targets, upsell benchmarks. Technicians were being coached on how to identify warranty-adjacent repairs and steer customers toward paid service packages. Your truck wasn't just engineered with software locks. The humans servicing it were trained to monetize every visit. You are not a customer to this system. You are a revenue unit. But here's what smart F-150 owners have figured out and what Ford absolutely does not want going mainstream. It's called the Independent Access Stack. This is a three-layer approach that legally breaks your dependency on the dealer network without voiding your federal warranty protections under the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act, a law Ford conveniently never mentions when they tell you aftermarket repairs void your warranty. Spoiler, they usually don't. Not legally. Here's how to build your stack. First, invest in a professional-grade FOR scan license and an OBDC adapter compatible with your F-150's generation. FOR Scan is a third-party Ford-specific diagnostic platform used by serious independents. It won't do everything the dealer IDS system does, but it covers 80% of the diagnostic functions you'll actually need. Cost: under $150 total. Second, find an independent shop that has invested in Ford-compatible multi-brand scan tools. Companies like Autel and Launch now produce units that rival dealer capabilities for most 2020 to 2025 F-150 systems. These shops exist. You just have to look for them specifically. Third, and this is critical, document everything yourself. Keep a personal maintenance log with dates, part numbers, and photos. If Ford ever tries to claim an independent repair caused a failure, that paper trail is your legal defense under federal law. Owners who run this stack report saving between $1,500 and $4,000 annually compared to dealer-exclusive service. That's not a small number. Over a 5-year ownership period, that's a down payment on your next vehicle. The truck owners who figure this out early stop being victims of the system. They become the most informed buyers on the lot. They negotiate differently. They service differently. They hold their trucks longer and come out ahead financially every single time. Smart owners already know the dealer is not your partner. The dealer is the final step in a supply chain designed to extract money from you long after the sale is closed. And the F-150 is just where this story starts.
Because what Ford is doing with software locks and proprietary systems. The other manufacturers are watching. Some of them are already further along. There's one brand in particular, one that's been quietly building something far more aggressive into their 2025 and 2026 models. Something that makes Ford's system look like an open-source project by comparison. That video is coming. Make sure you're subscribed. Because when that information drops, you'll want to know before you sign anything.